Hi guys, it's Erin, Muldoon, Stetson, the holistic healer here, and I just thought that I would talk to you a little bit about this system that I've implemented in my life. It's called Dressing Your Truth. It's by a woman named Tuttle, and she's a fellow holistic healer, a fellow EFT practitioner. She does tapping, all that, and what she has taught me and I've started implementing is something that has 4 types: type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. I happen to be a primary type 3 and a secondary type 1, so I'm a 3-1. But I wanted to show you them in order so that you can see for yourself what it is, why, all that kind of jazz. Really, to me, it's just another way to make life easier, to feel more supported, and to sort of like feel more comfortable in our own skin. A lot of us think that the way we are, certain personality traits are too big or too small, too loud or too quiet, too erratic, and wild, or too slow moving and too still, whatever it might be. And what she's really taught me is that we're born with a specific energy, and that energy, when honored and supported in all sorts of ways, in the way we dress, in the way we understand ourselves, in the way we sort of move in the world, those ways, when they're supported, we feel better. So I'm going to talk to you about type 1 to start, because type 1, obviously it's number 1, so of course start there. And these are the colors for a type 1. My daughter Riley is a type 1. Can you see those? And here are some of the patterns of a type 1. They're kind of cool. They're fun. And on the back of this, it has some fun things. So some type 1s are bright and animated. Their keywords are upward, light, animated, buoyant, crisp, fresh, and fun. Okay? Some shapes that type 1s are into. I won't name the shapes, but they're like animated shapes, okay? And what I think is great is sometimes when someone is a type 1 and they don't embrace that part of themselves, they might dumb themselves down or make themselves quieter or smaller or something like that. It's just not as supportive as their whole thing. So I'm trying to encourage my daughter, who's a type 1, to sort of like really embrace that part of her so that she can thrive and grow and be the best version of herself that she can be. Okay, so that's a type 1. All right, type 1, these 2 things. I'm going to tell you about type 2 now. Type 2 are the more chill group. See, these are, and sorry, the type 1s are hues added with a little bit of white in them, okay? Type 2s are hues with a little bit of gray in them. So this is the color. These are some patterns for type 2s, and let me read what it says about a type 2. Type 2s are subtle and soft, and their keywords are fluid, flowing, relaxed, blended, soft, subtle, and muted. And for a type 2, obviously if someone's a type 2, and they're soft and they're subtle and things like that, maybe they might think they're supposed to be bold and wild or something, but really that's not their energy. Their energy should be embraced and acknowledged and supported and loved and cared for in their soft, subtle energy. I'm going to show you that one more time before moving on to a type 3. So these soft, subtle people, they're much more chill, right? A type 3, that's me. This is the color palette for a type 3, and this is the pattern card for a type 3, and let me just read what it says here. A type 3 is rich and dynamic. Some keywords for a type 3 are active, reactive, textured, angular, rich, substantial, dynamic, and swift. And when I'm not embracing my own energy, I can speak for this because this is me. When I'm not embracing my own energy and supporting it with colors and textures and patterns and shapes and whatnot, and also not embracing those parts of me, right, that are rich and dynamic. Are those the numbers or the words they said? Yeah. If I'm not embracing that part of me, then like I'm trying to make myself smaller and quieter and more chill or something, or more still, and that's just not my energy. And when I'm not embracing that, it's like draining to me. It's hard and doesn't feel good. So when I am embracing that part of me, I just feel like more alive, better, more self-confident, more assured of myself. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about the type 4. Type 4 are bold and striking. And here are the bold and striking. That's the color palette. And this is the bold and striking designs, patterns that support them. So type 4s are bold and striking. Their keywords are constant, still, bold, firm, simple, striking, structured, and clean. And I just think that if you can figure out a way, there's a free quiz. I'll put the link in my comments here. There's a free quiz that you can do that can help you type yourself so that you can feel more supported, feel more energized, and in alignment with your own energy, feeling great. I feel like the more of us that do that, the better the world will be, because we're really feeling like we can embrace who we really are, our own energy, just as it is. And everyone, so obviously we have all of these things in all of us. We have a primary, a secondary, but you could go so far as to have, a tertiary and whatever a fourth would be. I think mine are if I had to name mine in order, mine would be 3, then a 1, then a 2, then a 4. That's my assessment of myself. 3, 1, 2, 4. But I would love to hear what yours is. Just start with your first one, right? Your primary one. Sometimes it's hard to figure out your secondary. Even sometimes it takes a little bit of time to figure out your first, but I'd love to hear what you think you are. If you want some help with it, let me know. It's just kind of a fun thing to do. And not only that, makes your life better. Okay, peace, love, happiness, balance. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Mwah. Bye-bye.